Welcome to the Mario Perspective USA show. We always look at things from the Hispanic point of view. We represent the Hispanic community here in the United States of America. What happened to President Trump was unacceptable. The Secret Service dropped the ball. I don't care what anybody says. It wasn't right. They didn't take care of him. He could have been killed. There was a fireman who was killed, protecting his family. And you know that he was given that spot as an upgrade because he was going to be down with the other folks. So sometimes upgrades don't turn out to be the way people want them to turn out to be. It's very sad. It's an American hero who died that day only because he went to a rally. Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. And I don't care what tomorrow the head of the Secret Service is going to be in front of Congress. She should be fired. She should have been fired. But see, Biden doesn't fire anybody. See, that's the problem with Biden. No leadership. Okay. Yes, Trump fired people, and he said it himself. You pay a price. There's consequences. Okay? There's consequences for you firing somebody. But sometimes the consequences is something you got to bite the bullet. Make no mistake about it. Trump will be the next president of the United States because if he is not, we're going to be in trouble as a country. I ask people, and I tell people all the time, during Trump's era in the White House, was gas lower? Was groceries, food cheaper? Were we safer with no conflicts at the border? Was the world more in peace? These are the things we have to think ourselves. The Democratic Party, and I voted for Biden, by the way, okay? Let's make that clear. I voted for Biden. The Democratic Party has changed too much. This is not the same Democratic Party of other eras or time. I remember when I was a child and John F. Kennedy said, ask what you can do for your country and not what the country can do for you. It seems like today the Democrats want you to say, what can the country do for me? Because I don't want to do anything for the country. Okay? And you have a lot of people in the media, even people like Stephen A., whose main job is to talk about sports. He wants to talk about politics. Why? Because the black vote is too democratic. And he says he's not going to ever, he voted once for a Republican, but he doesn't want to do that. Why? I, as an Hispanic, see that the Republicans have more in common with me and our community than the Democrats. And I'll tell you why. The Republicans talk about God. We believe in God. The Democrats don't. They talk about abortion. Okay. That's the only thing they want to talk about. Abortion. I say abortion is within the states, and everybody should make up their mind according to their state. If you don't like a state, move to another state. What the hell? We're free. We can do whatever we want. But the border is a disaster with millions and millions of people coming in from all over the world. China, Middle East, South America, Central America. Caribbean, Africa. You don't have a country that way. Everybody says the United States is the rule of law. Well, if that's true, why is the border wide open? Kamala Harris says, everybody says, even those girls from The View says she's ready to be president of the United States, Kamala Harris. What has she done? Her job was the border. Lousy job. And now they want to spoon feed us, Kamala Harris? No. We need order in our country. We need respect in our country. We don't have that today. Look at all the wars that are going on today. Why are we giving Ukraine so much money? We have so much poverty in the United States. If they want to give money away, why don't they give more money to people who are homeless or people who are retired that don't make enough money? There's a lot of seniors that barely survive every month. Why don't they give them a raise? If you want to give your money away to Ukraine, if you're so concerned about other people's border, what about our border? These are things that we as Americans have to ask our government. And our government must comply to our requests. It's we, the people. As far as Biden's concerned, I don't think he's fit to be president. Maybe since a year ago, or maybe since 2 years ago. I did vote for him. I will never do that again. I will never vote Democrat again. They have nothing in common with the Hispanic community. And I speak, and I represent the Hispanic community. It's very important to get things straight and call a spade a spade. We lack in our community education. Our kids don't want to study. Why? Because there's no opportunities to study because we're falling behind. And we're falling behind because we go to high schools that are garbage high schools. Okay? So if we go to bad schools, we're not going to succeed. Very few numbers. Okay? We need better opportunities. And I always tell people, when Trump was the president of the United States, was gas cheaper? It was. When Trump was president of the United States, was groceries and food cheaper? It was. When Trump was president of the United States, was the border safer? It was. It was a lot safer. When Trump was the president of the United States, was the world safer? And the answer is yes. And we were 100% independent from foreign oil. Today we're not. You cannot go backwards in life. It's forward. It's that way, not this way. This is why we need to change. Democrats have no answers. They want bigger government. They want to talk about diversity. They want to talk about the gay rights. They want to talk about the trans rights. They're the 2% of the population. I'm not saying they don't have rights, but I'm saying, what about the 98%? What about the majority? Why is it always about the small groups? Why? Why is it always about the small groups? Okay. And this has got to change. And this is why we need Donald Trump as the next president of the United States. And this thing about not taking care of him by the Secret Service, it's ridiculous. It's anti-American. We need to take care of our stuff, and we need Donald Trump back. And people gotta get up, go vote November the 5th. We got to win this election. This election is the most important election of our lifetime. I've seen a lot of things. I'm 66 years old. Hopefully very soon 67. We have to be able to do better and think of Americans first. Put American first. You know, Donald Trump said something that's very true. Donald Trump always puts Americans first. And it should be that way. Otherwise, what the hell is going on? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yes, I'm going to read your messages, and some of them are not going to be nice, like always. But it is what it is. And I thank everybody for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. And let's put the right man in the White House. Your vote is free. You're going to vote for whoever you want. But I'm going to vote for Trump. He's got my vote. Why? Because I love the United States of America. And we're blessed by God. Don't ever forget that. And don't ever think that's not true. Because we are blessed by God. And we need to continue to be blessed by God by doing the right thing.